see someone's watching. Hello. Well, I saw your post, so I don't really want you here anymore, Emerald. You are a horrible person. I'm sorry. But it's nice to know you can easily replace people that you claim to like. I don't care, Emerald. You told me you didn't want me around you no more. So I'm giving you the same advice. Stay out of my life. You already ruined it. And you're not sorry, 'cause you already replaced me. So I'm just done with fake people. I'm okay with Carver, just not you. Tired of trusting people. Especially you. No, you don't. That's your issue. You're a fake person. If you don't listen, then I'm just gonna forcefully get rid of you. 'Cause I can do that. Please what? You're not my friend. You hurt me bad and you don't even care. Like, why would I ever care? Anything you say. I could show everyone what you've done and people would be on my side. But I'm not you. Nah, 'cause I'm not you, Emerald. Unlike you, I'm actually nice to people and I'm not fake. You say you care about people and then replace them. Well, then why didn't you come and say that instead of replacing me? So clearly you're lying. Because when I try to talk to you about it, you seem to not care. And I can show people the screenshots because I took them. Because you don't. You had no intention of keeping that. Keeping us. A secret. Well, I'm not about secrets, Emerald. That's how people can cheat and stuff. But I already saw your post, so no point in caring anymore. You're just one of those people. Yeah. Drop dead. See, people like this is people you want to stay out of. Is meet someone like that in your life, get rid of them. All they're gonna do is harm you and treat you like crap. I want to keep this thing stock. It is a classic. Just give it some. What should I? Do you have a trailer hitch? You have a tow hook. I don't want you to have a tow hook. I want you to have... There you go. That's what I want. And then I want some of these. And that's about it, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I think you're already done. Because you're just a classic, so I want to keep you as basic as I can. You do have different looks. Not dramatic, but... No, I'm good. Alright, I still have, what, the crawler and the race? The crawler and the race. I'll do the crawler. What type of tires do you have? Audra Runner Pro X. Ooh, do we have you in the 44? We have 46s. I think the muds are more aggressive. The mud tires is what I want. Man, it's a long list. Do you even have winter tires for this vehicle? Here's the ones I want right here. Please tell me this thing has winter tires, so if I need to take it to the winter maps. You better have one. Okay, chain. We have chain. Good, good. Mm, no, we're not gonna give you the most power, but we'll give you some power. I love this thing. It's supposed to be a Ford Bronco, like a modern one. It's got the old look to it, so I'm just testing them out. Because I always used to do Chevy versus Ford versus Dodge, so. I think the odd thing about the person who's just talking to me, not only are they my ex, but like they told me to stay out of their life. That's how I know they lied about wanting to keep things secret because they just didn't want me in their life. Plus, I mean, like they could friend me anytime, but they don't. They just choose to cheat on people, lie to people. I already know he was against me, anyways. I found that out. Saw all the chats. that were behind my back. I thought I'd stream. Been a while, so. 'Cause this one can fit two. Can I even? Do I have a truck for this? Should, you would. Oh, I have a couple. Can you do what I want to do? I haven't drove this truck in a long time. It's got chains. That might not be good, but hey, we'll go with it. All right. Can I put the? Nah, it's not the trailer. Please tell me I can put the trailer on. Ooh, yes. Is it? Is it long enough? With was that your ex or some? That was my ex. Yep. One of the worst people I've ever met. So hopefully they finally leave me alone, because that's what they told me last time we'd speak. Leave them alone forever. Yet here they are stalking me after I just seen a post of them already finding a new person. Not even within a week of the breakup. So clearly I'm replaceable. But I don't care. People like that don't matter to me. Come on, truck. Well, I guess you're not a truck. You're an SUV. Can I? Yeah, I should be able to fit all four of these on. They're supposed to be just be quarter tons, or are these ones half tons? Usually they're quarter tons. I drove on this wrong. I thought I had enough grip, but I forgot the tires that I put on don't have grip like that. Good for the off-road, not the deck. Where's you hauling these SUVs to? Just a mud pit. A mud pit that I currently have in Ontario there. I always do the Ford versus Dodge versus Chevy type of thing. I'm a Chevy guy myself, and I hate modern vehicles, but it's weird. These Broncos look like they look like the old ones. That's what makes me like wonder. So I just want to test them out. They have, you can open your hood, you can roll down your windows. Well, here, let me change it so like people can actually see anything that's happening right now. Oh, I already clicked it. Let's change it to 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, the hood opens, windows go up and down as it. This will be better. Here, I'll show you. The rear seats will fold. Why is these windows tinted? But yeah, they'll go up and down. PS, but it's crossplay, so. I want my hood to go back up. Is this the crawler? Yeah, it's the crawler. It doesn't have it doesn't have the spare tire on the back. We could play sometime then. I'm one of the pros at this game, but as you can see, I don't care about the missions anymore. I've done it since I've had it since it came out. Was given it early. Just missions, I just do when I feel like it. I like to just off-road. So, I mean, that's why I originally got the game, was just to off-road. Okay, so these ones are on. No, I don't want to delete a trailer. Change truck. Well, let's pack these ones on. They're good to go. This would be the crawler. It's got the loose suspension and everything. Alright. These fit. My drive corrupted, so I had to start all over, but yeah, I've restarted this game multiple times just because, like, the devs did some things, got rid of some bugs, and somehow deleted my old saves because I had the original game at the time, so. This is about my 7th playthrough, or my 7th time playing through the whole game, so. I no longer care about beating it. I just want to play it, just want to have fun. So the quarter ton, um, Toyotas couldn't fit all four, but the quarter ton, almost half ton looking Broncos fit. Interesting. And I'm taking a truck I don't usually use. All four packed. Is the link? Link's good apparently. Oh, wait. This is meant to be for the highway. There we go. Not the fastest truck in the world, but she does. Just mess around her. Yeah. I kinda do the same. Like, I don't mess like hardcore, but I'd like. Ooh, you're getting a little too close for my comfort. Why is she not turning? Is the truck just sucking at turning? You're not locked, so you should be moving. The Broncos aren't heavy, like I can push them out of a mud hole. Maybe it's just his truck. I rarely ever use it. Probably forgot how to drive it. Why are we getting so close to the guardrail? Come on now. Oh yeah, it's probably the chains. I forgot. With chains on the road, you're just slapping metal and you're no longer having grip. But this truck, hold on. We're gonna change some things. Uh okay. Well, that's not good. are supposed to be on the deck. Ooh, okay, okay. We'll rearrange some things here real quick. Because I don't like when that truck's not attached. Makes my life complicated. Easy way to start the next vehicle? No, I want to attach the one right behind me, game. Why are you attaching the truck way up there? Does truck not have any winch points or what? Wait, do I have no... I don't have rear winch points on this. Ah, I also just flipped my... Ah, it's okay. I'll buff right out. Not really, but... No, truck. No. Game, work with me, please. I want to winch to the top. Accept the friend request. There we go. Handbrake off. Come on. Okay. Let's just move it out of the way. Park and brake on. Park and brake on. This one's about to launch off the damn trailer. This is the race one, yeah. Oh, this was about to fall off the trailer. Yep. It's okay. This is the one that's meant to take a beating. This is the Baja one. Alright, we'll park this. Not exactly straight as I want, but at this point, as long as it holds. Gotta be careful with this one. This is the race one. It just kind of wants to go. Alright, and then which one was next? The crawler, I think? Come on. Big, beautiful boy you are. Get on there. Here's the regular one. You know what? Oh man. It's been a while since I've done this even in real life. How'd I do? Oh, very good, very good. Alright. Let's make sure they can all be packed. We're gonna bring the ramps up. Alright, and we're gonna detach trailer, and then I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna do it just this one time. Alright, try not to do it no more. You need new wheels. Okay, they still don't give me mud tires, so I'll just stick with the off-road. We'll give you these. They'll be better on the road. Oh, wait. I'm right here, so it's okay. Do I have any new I should check your engine. Power to weight, yeah. Balanced. Yeah, no, you're what I want it to be set up to be. I forgot. You don't like to turn. There's all my hydraulics, or they're supposed to be hydraulics. Why are they inside? Is it pass-through control? Imagine accidentally kicking that with your knee. I think there's a shut-off switch, though. Usually they have shut-off switch. You don't when you actually accidentally hit the knob. Same with tow trucks. They usually a button that you flick up, it turns on the pump. So like, say your box accidentally left open and something hit it, it didn't accidentally drop your boom on your tow truck. At least that's what someone explained to me, and then I had to work on one. And if you hit the controls out, turn on the pump, it didn't do nothing. Mm. Yeah, it's got a slow reaction turning. I thought as much. How's it reverse? Still works. This truck I used to take deep in the off-road or the off-road bushes, and I beat the living heck out of it. Not on purpose, just before I had all my other trucks. When I first played years ago, I didn't realize all the trucks I could actually have. So I was using this, and I was beating it to death. And it's like it was a good truck, but I just for what I do now, it's not what I want. I mean, it's not very fast. I mean, this is as fast as she goes. I wish you can roll down your windows in this game, or like with regular vehicles. But I used to do training when I first did like first had friends and stuff playing this game. I used to there was always a vehicle they complained about, right? I complain about vehicles, but I still try to use them. So what I did is I gave him that vehicle fully upgraded, so sometimes they were just a highway truck, and then I'd make him do stuff like this through rough terrain, and I tested it myself, and I'm like, there's always a way to get your truck through. Like I may not like this truck, but I'm gonna use it. And that drop axle is just to help distribute weight. So I'm using it for towing for this reason, just to, you know, if it was an empty trailer, I wouldn't care as much, but it's a bunch of vehicles on it, so as we bounce down the hill, this will help not snap your frame in half, although that's usually less likely to happen. But someone friended me, but they never messaged me or anything. I don't know who it was. Don't hit it. Don't you dare touch. Oh, that was you. Oh, he didn't say anything, so I'm like, I was confused. No worries, man. I mean, if you want to play, let me know. Like, I'll switch to the multiplayer one. I have no issue. I just didn't know who, because I made a couple posts on Reddit for like a different game, and some people were messaging me, but some people weren't. So just didn't know if who was messaging me. She's spinning a bit. You should bring up that drop axle, but it's not deep, deep mud, so especially once I get to the road, and she has all-wheel drive, so as soon as you get to this flat section, she'll start spinning off all her mud, and then she'll kick up. And then I can just kind of boost it like this. I like this trailer mod. It's come in handy. Right, I'm in my last gear. I'm trying to drive on the right side, like the proper side of the road, but when you have a double, like, trailer, it's kind of hard. You don't want to turn. That is not good. Come now. Be nice. Oh, she's gonna hit. We're gonna have to basically jackknife my trailer. But this thing doesn't like turning. Like, and this is as far as she turns. Come on, that would have wrecked your engine. That'll be some dramatic game. But she drops right on the frame now. Nah, we'll go with it. She's not too much of a heavy load. But usually that's how you do it. If if you're still there, I mean, if you want to do a voice chat, you could just call me. I have no issue. I'll join. We can talk. I like voice chatting if you can't tell from me streaming. Well, as fast as I can go. A new but sit back and relax. Oh, PTO, yeah. Can't remember what that stands for actually. It's been a while. I'm sure isn't that the pump control? Ah, it's been such a while. PTO, PTO. Isn't isn't a PTO a thing for tractors? Oh, is that what? Is that the thing that moves the wheels? I can't remember. I don't work on highway trucks. And I've never been in one of these trucks. So I don't actually know the physical interior, or else I'd be explaining it, but I've never been in one of these ones. These are Oshkoshes. There's three of them. There's this one, there's the other dairy longhorn I use, and then there is that new one that we got for this season, the dairy special there. That one's another Oshkosh, all military vehicles. Surprisingly, the other Oshkosh, the one that we see here, the cab over, I've actually seen those here in Canada. If you start spinning and going downhill, I'm gonna be a little mad. Speed limit 60. Is it in miles per hour or kilometers an hour? Miles per hour? I don't know how fast we're going then. Oh wait, it says in between. I think we're only going 40. How we doing? Did good. May cause issues. I I guess that's the trick to get through the gates now. Used to just be hook up and go, but now it's just nope. I was waiting for this guy to call me here. Hoping he has a mic and all, hoping he wants to play. I just wish I could save this game at any point, and then I could just save and go to multiplayer one, but game saves only when it wants to. I hope my ex still isn't watching me, but guaranteed they probably still are. I think I bit my tongue open. Hmm. However, did I manage that one? No. Why does that trailer look sideways? How did that happen, game? Oh man. Really? I don't know how that happened, but I guess it happened. Yeah. We'll just do this. Oh, we're gonna drive forward more. Oh, there. Don't you now drive off that edge. I say as I do it anyways. Which one is this one? No, I want the crawler. The good old just classic, no done up upgrades, just it's your normal family vehicle to hang around in, I guess. And here's the Baja one, the one that supposedly should hit every bump. Chevy's the one that created the Baja, so it's weird seeing a Ford in it. What the heck is going on with that? It's just one side steering. So what is it? Is it an air shock or hydraulic shock for the steering? Or arm, I guess. I call them shocks. Because that's, I've seen people do that where they just get a shock, hook it up to like a air tube or whatever. Yeah, go ahead. Put the parking brake there. Alright, now I want to do this one. And then attempt to drive to my destination. Keyword is attempt. Might as well send me the moon. Hello. Ah, it's going pretty good. How about yourself? What made you come watch? What made you come and watch? That's usually how it happens. Being bored. Are you still watching? I thought I heard my own voice in the background. I could detect that stuff from a mile away, man. I swear. No, no, no. Wow, the streams are really that delayed. It's not even because of my internet. Just that's how YouTube works. Same with Twitch. It's always like 10 to 15 or sometimes even 5 second delay. All right, it just saved, so I'm gonna leave it and then do that. I just had four Land Rovers, and then I'm like I want to go back with Ford, Chevy, and Dodge. I have like an old '67 Chevy because I'm a Chevy guy. I have a modern Dodge because all the older ones, for some reason, their mods were gigantic. So I got a modern. I think I can't tell you what I after third gen. I'm not sure what generation they are. Could be a seventh gen for all I know. I don't even know if they call it that, but yep. And then yeah, I have the new Ford Broncos because I had the old one, but they didn't have any cool kind of upgrades you can put on them. You sound fairly older. Am I correct on that? Do you know any? Do you know anything? Sorry. Ah, it's still better than being 12. I'm not 12. I'm 19, but you know what I meant. You have some of those kids that join. It's like sometimes you meet the nice kids, and sometimes you just want to throw a truck at them. You know anything about vehicles? Ah, well, I can teach you that. I'm a mechanic, so I'll teach you whatever I know. Dude, that was the only thing I was pretty good at school. Other than that, I was average. I was teaching the teachers in my mechanic class, no joke. Wow, that's so delayed, man, that stream. I'm talking to you and then hearing the stream and you're thinking, I'm like, wow, that's so delayed. So what do you want to do? Well, it's gonna tell you to download the mods when I invite you. Other than that, we could just goof around. Those four Broncos I have are four different Broncos, so I have no idea how they perform. One's a race vehicle, so I don't know how good that's gonna go through the mud. One's a rock crawler, so that'd probably do pretty good. One is actual off-road Baja trucks, that'd probably do good. And then I just have a regular classic truck, and I have no idea if that's gonna make it. Or SUV, I should say. All right. Manage party. Click this button. Invite you. What are you, a Dodge, Chevy, or Ford guy? Usually it's between GMC and Dodge. That's a different one. Well, I've worked on them all, so. Alright, I take it you're American. I'm gonna guess that. Really? Are you Canadian? You are? You're the first Canadian that I've actually met, other than myself, that actually just found me on my YouTube channel. Yep, from New Brunswick, but currently in Alberta. Well, that's where I am in the game. Except Ontario is not as on fire as Alberta is. I don't know if you heard about all the wildfires they kicked off. But, we're apparently pretty on fire. I was helping there put them out for a few days for some of the old farmers fields. Some of the hot spots kicked in, so we just took the old Duramax with a bunch of water tanks, went to the spots that were well hot, and then tried to put them out from there. 8 to 9 hours every day, and we just sat because they wanted to shut down around 6 and 7 every day, but we went as long as we could, did the best we could. Yeah, man, you should have seen me. I was completely black by the time I was done. My skin was dry. I got second degree, or not, I got first degree burns from the heat. I didn't care about that. I was okay, but I wear work shoes and stuff, and they got filled with water and then the steam, and then it did something to my feet, and basically I just couldn't really walk on them no more. It started hurting too much. So I took a break from it because I couldn't. Then my family had to do some things too, because that's what we did. My stepdad would drive and operate the water pump. My mom would hold the hose, and then I would go around with the shovels digging out the area so that we could actually hit it, because it was all marsh and stuff and peat moss, and that stuff will burn underneath it. So you have to stab it and dig it up so you can actually put water into it to flood it, right? That's what we did. I'm used to floods from the East Coast, never forest fires, so this is a new step for me. Do you live right in the city of Ontario, or do you live off like near the country? That's good. I hate being in that city of Ontario, man. It's so busy, no one seems to know how to drive half the time. I bet you're pretty happy that you moved, huh? Were you right in the heart of the city? Man, how many traffic jams were you stuck in? That's when you download Netflix on a laptop, put it on your dash, and just sit there and watch it, because you could probably finish a movie by the time traffic's done. Yeah, we traveled across Canada a bunch when we came to Alberta and to New Brunswick. We drove a lot of the time, so I went through Ontario a lot, and then we decided to go. I think the only places I haven't been is Nunavut, Yukon, and Northwest Territories. I think other than that, I've been everywhere here. You ever come out this way? Oh, you have. Oh, never mind. Answer my question. Man, there's a lot to see. Saskatchewan is like just a farm place. It's pretty flat land, but it's a nice place nonetheless. A lot of hardworking people out there. But sometimes you feel like you're going insane. You just be seeing flat land the entire time. Here in Alberta, you see the mountains. BC, I love. You have the mountains and the ocean, and then you go down to New Brunswick, where I'm from, and it's just the ocean. So BC was like I had a hard time breathing. The air was so dry out here. We're down in BC, New Brunswick. The air has a lot of moisture, and I could breathe better because I'm used to it, right? First came out here and I had a bunch of nosebleeds. How the mods going? That's why I'm not patient. I'm just gonna finish this one mission there that I had. I had a couple trucks in the way, so it says I said might as well just finish this mission while I'm waiting, you know? Get the trucks out of the way so we can actually just drive. Right, so this is the drop point, is it not? Yeah. No cargo to load. Game, are you okay? I'm in the spot that I need to be. I just drove here the entire way. Nothing was packed down on that trailer. Are you serious? Well, that's not good, is it? How did all my stuff get unpacked? What am I missing now? Not much. Alright, so I need a metal beam, which I have loaded on the truck. I'll just shove this stuff here. How many, or how long have you been playing this game? You got it when it came out? Like 3 years ago. You've had it for 2 years. That's pretty good. The developers gave me this game because I actually met them playing Mud Runners. I don't remember if they've actually ever helped with Mud Runners. I just met them because I was playing on my own server that I don't know, I was bored and just wanted to just kind of play, just to go off-roading because at the time it was the only good off-roading game, right? Like you could just drive around, do whatever you want. And then they just kind of said, "Hey, we're making a new game." I'm like, "Really?" Like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, cool." And then, yeah, now this game exists. I still remember when they first made this game, how many bugs they made. Like, they did pretty good. I'm happy with how this game turned out. Vehicles are allergic to high speed, but that's fine. Yep, that happens. And you're lucky too when you actually get out of it and your truck still drives. I've had a couple times with the truck, like you take the rolls a little too hard and your truck just didn't start no more and you get a dead truck. Like when I first got the Bandit DLC, I hate that truck even today. Even though they say they fix it, I still hate it. That thing would always tip over when I first went to when I brought it back to Cold Peninsula, and it would always tip over every second, and I just was about ready to chuck into the atmosphere. I was so done with that damn truck. Like I'm one of the pros that play this game, and I still use every vehicle I can, right? Like I'm not gonna discriminate a truck. Like I have to at least use them all, but like man, I could live without that truck in my life. I'm just saying. The Canal Peninsula is usually unforgiving to trucks, but like that's no excuse. I didn't even make it like 50 feet out of like the gate entrance. Like come on, you know? As soon as you get off the road, she's like tip over. It's like, God damn you, truck. Beautiful interior. I like the way it looks, and then it just craps in your face, man. Like, it's like good, good. That's what I need in my life to be stepped on. How many DLCs do you have? Do you have the Ontario one? If not, you're gonna be spoiled because I have them all, so you'll see every DLC most likely. Oh, we're going this way? Well, I hope my truck will make it over past that. How much fuel does this thing have? Hmm, questionable amount. You know, I learned two things in this game. Patience and that I swear a lot. My stepdad is a trucker in real life, or was a trucker in real life, and he told me some stories of things he's had to do, like to get through terrain. And after playing this game, yeah, that's a tough decisions right there. Always got to find the best routes, but sometimes the best routes makes becomes the hardest routes, especially with multiple trucks. Most of my trucks I usually already deck out as best as I can, and then I usually play around with them to kind of figure out what they can and cannot do. The truck I'm currently driving should be able to make it through all this terrain. Mostly all roads and stuff. There's only a few spots I'm worried about, but with the diff lock control and the 8-wheel drive it's got, Right, you have eight-wheel drive, yep. It should make it. Should is the keyword, I don't know. Has the mods coming. That's not bad. Which ones are downloading still? Oh, the Ford Bronco, yeah. You just say Baja? It's Baja. Don't worry, most people don't know that's how it's spelled. Yeah, it's Baja. You know what a Baja truck is, right? Do you know what a trophy truck is? Yeah, the Chevys. Yeah, that's what Baja is. That's a suspension. We can hit bumps really quickly and not have them smash into your bottom. Although Chevy came up with it, so I'm not really sure how it's gonna do in the Ford. But we're about to find out. I'm good with learning capabilities. I'll test it out. If I come back with no suspension, you'll know how I did. Those actual trophy trucks are like 250 grand. I cannot imagine buying one of those. But just to think you'll never feel the potholes ever again. The only place I've ever been in Canada that didn't have potholes was BC. Like, their roads are smooth, man. Like, that's where you drive lowriders is down in BC, not down here. Definitely not in Ontario if you want to go somewhere, especially if you drive through the city. I loved it there, but man, then you go to the city and it's like, nope, I'm good. But I used to. What? Okay. Actually, it was Ontario that I first learned how to beat my friend with a cattail. The ones in the swamps, that little animal. When you beat them, they just become a lot of fuzz. I used to call them floating hot dogs because when I was young, I tried eating one. I thought they were hot dogs, and then I got cotton mouth because it was just so freaking fluffy and dry. Good times. Good times. That was a long time ago. So what do you do for fun out there? You definitely sound like you're in Ontario, man. Go to any car shows? I heard there was a lot happening down there. Well, there was back when I was younger. Oh, they're kind of cool. You'll probably see some really cool cars. When you go to the old car show, I don't care about modern cars. They're pain to work on. I like old cars. They're nice, simple, beautiful, really loud, but beautiful. gonna try and invite, join me again? Join the game, it says. It's good. I don't know if you have a vehicle you want to use, or if you want me to meet you at the garage, I can. Actually, yeah, you know what? Why not? Hmm. I'm gonna go get. I'm in the wrong dairy Longhorn, am I? Yep. I'm gonna go take the Ford Bronco to the garage. The classic one. Change. I wanna go to the classic. I'm gonna drive it off this trailer. And I usually don't recover vehicles, but since you're all the way at the garage and it's gonna, might as well. Then change back to the dairy Longhorn to pack the vehicle back up. No, not usually. Been pretty busy actually. I haven't done a live in like a week or two, so. But I mean, I can be on every day almost. So I mean, like if you like say want to play, like I'm here. And if you want to just grab a scout that you think is reliable in your opinion, preferably mud tires. Good as mud tires you can get, biggest ones, because some of the areas we got to go through are deep. I said you joined it, and did it kick you back out? All right, it might have been because we just got mod, so yeah, I'll invite you again. I brought the Ford Bronco, the classic version, so it's got no upgrade, just a few things. So I'm curious to see how this one will actually do against the mud and stuff. Just because I want to, I'm gonna put down the back seats, roll down my windows. I'll live in luxury, you know. No, I have Discord though. I know you're officially in the game because it says you've entered garage. It has not yet though. Yeah, it says you're in my game though. Like you show up, it is not here yet. But it recognizes that you're here. Oh, you're here. You know, I don't know how I've not noticed this, but apparently this thing has a backup camera, and I didn't even notice that. I thought that was just the screen. I didn't realize it was a backup camera. I guess it works when going forward too, but you know. What are you thinking of taking? The what? I'm not sure I know what that is. I'll know it when I see it. Type it in. I'll just see it whenever you take it out. Oh, the Dodge, yeah. I was like wondering what you were saying F-19. Yeah, it's the big Cummins. I'm just gonna watch you in my mirrors as I'm driving. no way. Is that a front camera? Yep, it's a front camera. I thought it was a rear camera. It's definitely not a rear camera. It'd be looking at you, but it's looking at the guardrail in front of me. Why does that exist? You still there? Hello? Drive? There we go. You still hear me, dude? You weren't speaking, so I'm not sure. How's the Dodge? What? You know what? I'll try that. This is the classic version, so I don't know if it can do any of that. It's got no upgrades. Just bought it and, you know, using it. Oh, maybe. She bottomed out there pretty quickly. And I can raise my suspension a little bit, but then she makes weird hydraulic sounds. Ah, you bottomed out, you son of a sack. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can raise my suspension a little bit. That helped. am I doing? The, what did you ask? To the next map. We're almost there. I built all the bridges, so now we just take the main road, which takes it so less long of a time. We can actually travel in an in-game day from one side to the other. Man, I hate my ex so much. So glad. How is this thing still at the gateway? I just drove it up there. That's weird. You still there, dude? You're so far back there. Oh, okay. I'm just straight down the road. Yeah, that happens. That's why they exist. Alright, this would be fun with this truck. Oh, you don't want to turn. Did my backup lights work on that trailer? Perfect. Come on, trailer, please clear. There we go. This looks like a fun game. It is it Layla? Lila? I think it's Layla, right? Yeah, it is a really fun game. I love it. Playing it for many years. Now I got a friend again to play with. Now, as long as I don't tip over this trailer full of brand new vehicles, I'll run into the pole at the very bottom. I should be good. Or get stuck, because if this load gets stuck, we might be a little screwed. The truck's not light itself. I mean, we can pull it out if it drives, right? And there's no really damage to it, so. But she's heavy. I can see the tires digging in. Can you imagine just like sitting there having a picnic and seeing this giant army truck with these four brand new vehicles right on the back? You have to be crazy to drive these four down this type of road. That truck, that actually was in that yard when I found it. But I bet you I could drive it. I've taken worse trucks through worse terrain. Truck, you don't want to move, do you? Spin those wheels. I shoved it in low, and man, only if I could hear the sound of the gears and the axle. They'd probably be like making weird grinding noises, I'll tell you what. Army vehicles are so good and all that. They're not meant for harsh Canadian trails, man, I'll tell you what. You know those Pacifics that are in this game? Canadian built. Yep, yep, BC. That's where they're made. They're meant to go down worse terrain than anything. People are like, oh, these trucks suck. It's like, no, they shouldn't suck because they're the world's greatest trucks ever built. We can haul 800 tons of weight. People are like, truck can't haul 800 tons. Like, well, these are built for it. Google may not tell you that. Go and see what they tow though. They haul those big redwood trees. You know what those are. A lot of people know what redwood trees are. Those things are massive, and they haul a huge cart of them. And those things aren't light. The trucks are like 60 to 80 tons themselves. Like, that's a heavy, heavy truck. Where'd you go? Oh yeah, I see you. Oh, what I hit? Did I hit a little piece of wood? Are you serious? That's what hurt. Was a little piece of wood with like this heavy load. I should have snapped like the wood, no problem. I try to keep momentum, but she's starting to slow right down and spin. Come on. You're built, not bought. Low. I don't know if this truck will be able to drive up this. All these army trucks I've taken struggled on this hill, man. Like, does the army not know how to build good vehicles? Like it's 4 quarter tons or 4 half tons. They should be able to pull us up this hill no problem. Like this truck weighs more than those 4 vehicles combined. Like I'm burning 20 liters a minute. You ever heard of that word fuel efficient? This truck doesn't know what that means. I think I need you to go hook up in front of me. She's not. This is. I knew there was a reason why I never used this truck. She was good for the flat ground, but not for the hill climbing. I just need a slight pull up ahead. It's all pretty much all downhill, and the destination I'm dropping these vehicles off are not too far away. I just it won't let me go up the hill no more. Alright, let me find a good winch point. Well, let's do left side so I don't pull off the road. You only have one winch point to go. Alright. And normally they'd say not to recommend using a 1 ton to pull out this giant semi truck, but we're kind of limited in options of right now. It's working though. We get up and over that little hill that you're driving up, and I should be good to go by myself. Hopefully. Ground looks a little more compact here. might be good there. Let's see. As long as the ground doesn't start digging in too much, I should have traction for the low gear I'm in. We're going left. We're going to the farm. Yep. I kind of made a little... I used the farm as testing for my off-road. And then I also have an area where I park all my stuff. You'll see when we get down there. We're not too far now. We get there much faster if I didn't have this giant thing, but it's easier to transport all four on a trailer than it is to take all four individually. Although I could have picked a better truck, but all my good trucks are pretty much out here or in harder maps that I just don't want to go back to it right now. You coming? I have this installed, but I haven't played it yet. Well, I recommend it. It's a fun game, and I mean, if you want to kick it off, you can get some mods and stuff too, and make your game feel a little bit different. Or if you want to do it the painful way, you can start the game normally, play throughout the base vehicles and then all that. That's what I did. I mean, when I first played this game, there was no mod, so yep. But now I've done everything, so I'm just kind of going around slowly doing missions when I feel like it, and using some mods to make my game feel a little fun, because, you know, cool to take vehicles that you never actually use. Like, I'd never get a modern Bronco in my life. I don't think they're as good as the old ones, but it's a game, so pretty realistic too, so I'll see what it does. Luckily, you can't snap IFS and stuff like that. Those little two front drive axles there. Or I guess, do these have solid front axles or are they IFS? No, they look like solid front axles. That's actually a first. That's the way you should do it. Oh, well, you turn fast enough or I'm gonna have to jackknife you again, ain't I? Yep. Go ahead, squeeze by there. There's a tree there. The farm is directly just down the road there. You'll see it to the right. Or I guess it's up ahead where all the buildings are. This can be sort of tight. Oh, yep, she's rubbing. There we go. Look at this guy cutting the road. I best try to stick to the road because I don't think this thing can drive through the field. If I touch it, it might become allergic and just sink. Farmers' fields in this game seem to just sink your trucks no problem. I'm almost there, just to let you know. Have you seen all the vehicles and stuff there already? Yep. Have you seen the giant fuel trailer yet? People told me that's unrealistic, but those sections of 3000 are not unrealistic. That's how it should be. Because just those big square tanks you put in the back of your truck, like you see in real life, are about 15,000 or 50, yeah, 1500 liter tanks. Because I have one. So you combine two of those, and it's a little section of 3000 liters. So like it's a 15,000 liter tank, that fuel trailer. But that's realistic. We have like those small trailers that are 800, but then we got those big trailers that are only like 3000. Like a little trailer 800 would make sense, actually, which is odd. Probably would be a little more than 800 or 900 there. I think it was 900. I haven't used a little trailer in a while because I got that big thing. Let's hope this truck doesn't get stuck. All right, where'd you drive off to? Oh, you're right in front of me. Yep. I think. I don't see anything moving. Oh yeah, I see you. Yeah. I don't know, he just cuts to the yard. He doesn't even drive like a proper human being, you know? Just. I just noticed I'm putting this vehicle down. It doesn't have a snorkel. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, it happens. Alright, what road do I need to take to catch up with that truck? Better all? Where did I park the truck? If we go up to this road. Oh, we don't need a gas station. We have a fuel trailer. So go up to that. Alright. The fuel trailer? Are you still? Oh, you're still over there? I'll show you. Yep, this is the fuel trailer. You won't be running out of fuel anytime soon. And it's not unrealistic. That's each of those sections are 3000 liters. That's pretty realistic actually. getting tired? You could always play tomorrow if you get too tired. I'll probably be up before then.
What time is it for you now? I forgot. I don't know the time zone between us. Oh,
Oh, yeah, so you'll be off in half an hour. Where'd you go? Do you ever not follow any of the roads? Yeah, but so are the roads. Have you seen them? Alright, I'm back at the main road. There you are. Come on. Don't tell me you're stuck too. No, yeah, you're basically stuck. I got the solution, hold on. What was the next vehicle on my thing? Was it the crawler? I'll figure it out. Nope, it was not the crawler. It was the Baja. Well, that's the whole point of the game, getting stuck. You have to hold the winch as you drive. Multiplayer doesn't like winches. And then I'll park my vehicle here, then you can help pull my vehicle out. Alright, we'll go around this time. you break your suspension? You did too. And this is why we gotta be gentle with vehicles. In real life, you're about 60. You need to be about 60 grand right now. In real life, especially if you own a Dodge for their suspension. You have repair stuff. You should be able to fix it. But try to stick to the roads and don't break your suspension. And no full speed over the rocks, man. No full speed over the rocks. Is this the road I gotta take? Yep, this is the road I gotta take. It's not doing bad for the just regular version. Also, I do think I have a snorkel, but I think it's an inner snorkel or something. Like one that's kind of hidden off. But it's got a snorkel because it's got a intake going out through the fender here and when I open up the hood, so it's somewhere in this vehicle. What does that say? Lumber mill? Perfect, that's where we gotta go. Here's my truck. I know I parked it somewhere. Alright, you can fall behind in your truck there. Because if I do a mission, you'll still get paid. You think since this one has, this one's an 8 by it'd do better, but it's slightly better than the other truck that we were in. Not by much, but let's put it in low plus and put the diff lock on. Diff lock helps with going up hills and towing. These all have their greatest amount of power, so ain't no race car though, that's for sure. It's a big old heavy truck. Further up ahead, there's a stream we gotta cross, and I'll get you to go ahead in front of me in case this thing can't make it across. Yeah, because a big truck and trailer, so if the current starts taking it, then I won't be able to fight against it.
what? I think it's faster for me to drive in neutral than it is with my actual gearbox going downhill. Sad to say. Or maybe not. Usually it is. Got some twisting there. Alright, you can go on up ahead. Ed on the stream.